I was surprised at how calm he was. And Jacob Deppmeyer is getting into the cage right now.
Yeah, and this guy's got a lot of power. He's 2-0 fighting out of first-class MMA. Most recently at NEF 44, he had a round 1 win, punches over Aaron Hughes. That was down in New Hampshire, and he looked really, really solid in that fight. His debut as a professional was a round 1 TKO victory over Carl Langston, NEF 42. And he had some experience as an amateur as well. He was 1-2-1 as an amateur, a big win over Glenn Kasabian. Lost to Devin Corson and Frank Johansson. No shame in losing to Devin Corson. That kid is a wrestling animal. So, and he's grown a lot as a fighter under John Rayao in First Class MMA. Really, really excited to see, what the future holds for Jacob Deppmeyer. But first and foremost, he's dialed in on moving to 3-0 as a professional, and he's got Anthony Vasta in his crosshairs tonight.
Yeah. One thing I want to point out, Ryan, is the age difference, and I'm not sure what it is. I just know Vasta's young. Vasta's about 20 years old. I think he did his pro debut at like 19 or 20. He's very young. Deppmeyer looks older, at least to be in his late 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
So, there's that discrepancy right there. He's a big dude, built completely differently than Anthony Vasta.
Yeah, we talked about man strength before.
Yeah, and this guy definitely has it. You see in his build, he's a strong man. Anthony Vasta is a very strong man as well. He just carries it differently. Longer, leaner, might benefit his grappling game to have those long limbs. We'll see. That's why we're here.
Vasta at a defensive edge. Coach Connor Berry, one of the best in New England. And again, he's 1-2 as a pro. In July at Combat Night Pro Orlando, he had a round 1 knee bar loss to Juan Rodriguez. That was his most recent fight. Prior to that at NEF 47, a round 2 Darce choke win over Aaron Hughes, who had a big win tonight, earlier tonight over Jimmy Jackson. And then his debut loss was at NEF 46 to Nathaniel Grimard, and that was a wrestling clinic. Grimard just non-stop, takedown after takedown. He definitely didn't want to stand with Vasta with those long limbs. The smart game plan was to get him to the ground, and he did it to perfection. So, Vasta learned from that. He grew as a fighter from that, and he's looking now to even up his record as a professional here tonight against Jacob Deppmeyer.
Yeah, going to be an interesting fight. Two very different body types. Who can execute the game plan, right? Like both of these guys are coming in. I know Connor Barry's got a game plan. Might not be a real tight one.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is brought to you by Main Construction Solutions and is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right. He comes to us representing First Class MMA and lives in Brunswick, Maine. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Deppmeyer. And his opponent, sitting directly across the cage, fighting out of the red corner to my left. He trained Team Defensive Edge MMA in Burlington, Massachusetts. Welcome back to the NEF cage, Anthony Vasta. 3 rounds, lightweights.
Anthony's got a lot more facial hair than he did in his previous fights.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, both of these guys can grow a better beard than me. I look like a homeless person with my patchy blonde and brown beard.
It took me till I was 50 till I could grow a beard.
Well, you do have an impressive beard, Greg, I must say.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Deppmeyer out of the blue corner with the solid black trunks. Oh, looking to land a big shot right out of the gate, but Vasta, some good defense. And he lands a shot! Oh, Deppmeyer was out!
Again! Dale Hart almost stopped it. He wanted to stop it.
He gave Deppmeyer every chance to stay in this fight, and he's still in it right now. What a whirlwind of events to start this first round off.
And I don't know if that's, oh my God, what a fight. I'm trying to see what Connor Barry's telling him. Maybe make space. He's so much success with his hands. He dropped them twice.
And you know what? With professional fighters like this, you got to give them a little bit more rope, right? And right now, Jacob Deppmeyer, he's got to be very thankful that Dale Hart did not step in and stop this fight, because he's getting his wits about him, and he can still come back and win this fight. But he was really rocked twice.
He was rocked, and thanks for the fans too, because he's still in the fight. So you can't say he was out of it.
Those long limbs.
Vasta is connecting. Vasta looks angry. Looks mean.
He's got a massive reach.
Yes,
look at that.
And he's using it really well.
Oh, another big shot. Vasta looks as good as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, his striking's on point.
Full mount.
Full mount right in front of his corner, right in front of Conor Barry. You can't see him here, but he's... Oh, he's locking up the armbar.
Depp got out of that, and now, big overhand right.
If I was Depp, I would have kept it on the ground if I turned it over. I don't want to get hit by this kid again.
I think Depp wants to rely on that big power he has.
Yeah.
He knows that he can land that big shot, and that's what he's trying to do right now.
Right.
Wow, what a fight thus far. This
awesome.
has been great. Vasta missed right there, and Depp landed on the second try.
Right in front of us right here, a little cage work.
We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the opening round, which has been a firefight so far.
Vasta gets a nice trip right there. And Vasta's tough off his back. I mean, great job by Deppmeyer to bring it over, to turn him over, but these are the elbows. These are the pros, man. You can throw an elbow. And they're going to be calling for elbows on Vasta. Yes, right there.
Some nice ground and pound from Jacob Deppmeyer.
And Anthony Vasta's going to be looking for like an armbar or triangle right here. He's looking to get his hips out.
He's grinding that elbow right on his face.
We are at the 2-minute mark right now. 2 minutes left.
Those are some big shots right there from Jake Depp.
Yeah. It's amazing, this fight. I can't believe Deppmeyer's still in there, but he's looking to get stronger. Anthony Vasta looked great. He's still in the fight. He still looks good. Some of them hit, not completely.
Here we go, about a minute 20 left in the first round.
Deppmeyer's just winging punches at him from the top. Vasta.
Got to be careful with those long limbs right there. Vasta could be setting up a submission.
There's an armbar right there. He's trying to set up that armbar or the triangle. It might wind up with Deppmeyer getting his back.
Oh, nice shots there from Jake. Vasta playing decent defense, though.
Yeah, and he's getting back up.
Oh, big knee.
Knee to the head. This is the pros. This is the big boys.
And another
one.
Knee.
And he follows up with a nice elbow, and he's trying to throw those knees to the head. Has he punched himself out? Vasta can make space, and he's tired. This might be bad.
And it looks like Jake has a little bit of a cut on his forehead, but he's just moving forward, continuing to land shots on Vasta. Another knee, and Vasta goes down.
We're at 10 seconds right now.
That's
and
it.
It stopped.
Dale Hart sees enough. All right, we'll send it to Pete.
Lots of twists and turns in that one. How about a round of applause for both athletes? That was a hell of a one-round fight here in Bangor, Maine. The end comes at 4 minutes and 51 seconds of round number one. Referee Dale Hart calls a halt to this contest. Your winner via TKO, Jacob Deppmeyer.
What a victory for him.
Yeah, Jacob
Deppmeyer, let's grab a quick word.
3-0 now.
It looked like you were on the verge of being stopped in the first minute of that fight. You come back, war of attrition. You end up getting the stoppage yourself. Describe it for us.
That was I haven't been hit that hard in a long time, and I just have good training partners, good team, good friends, and all I got to think about is them, and it just pushes me through to do the best that I can do, and that's it, man. I do this for fun. It's fucking awesome.
Humble in victory, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Deppmeyer.